An ex-US intelligence officer who later turned into an Israeli spy has made shocking and deeply troubling allegations that have once again placed him in the global spotlight. Jonathan Pollard has revealed for the first time that he was raped during his incarceration in the United States, describing harrowing experiences that allegedly took place behind prison walls. Pollard claimed that the sexual abuse he endured during his time in confinement was carried out as an act of revenge, a punishment meant to make him suffer for his espionage activities. In an interview, he said that people need to truly understand the kind of individuals and institutions he was up against, describing them as monsters. Pollard also launched strong accusations against the Central Intelligence Agency, alleging that the CIA has effectively become a political instrument working to advance the interests of the Democratic Party. He added that the presence of American intelligence operatives in the occupied Palestinian territories must be entirely cleaned out, suggesting that their involvement there poses serious risks and political bias. Pollard's story dates back to the 1980s, when he was arrested and imprisoned in the United States for passing classified information to the Israeli government while working as a U.S. intelligence analyst. He spent 3 decades behind bars before being released in 2015, but strict parole conditions prevented him from leaving the country until the final months of Donald Trump's first presidential term. After years of lobbying from Israel and consistent support from pro-Israel groups, Pollard was finally granted full release in 2020 and immediately moved to Israel to begin a new chapter in his life. This is the first time Pollard has spoken publicly about the sexual assault he claims to have suffered during imprisonment, a revelation that adds a disturbing dimension to his already controversial past. During his 30 years in prison, he became one of the most well-known figures accused of espionage in American history, symbolizing decades of distrust between Washington and Tel Aviv. Israel granted Pollard citizenship, and after his eventual release, he relocated permanently to Israel in 2020, where he has since remained active in public discussions. In his latest remarks, Pollard also spoke about former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying that Netanyahu was under immense pressure from Washington during crucial moments of military conflict. Pollard argued that giving in to Washington's demands would only weaken Israel and damage the country's long-term security interests, something he believes any Israeli leader should firmly resist. He expressed deep disappointment that Israeli warplanes were called back mid-operation due to U.S. intervention, calling it a dangerous compromise that put Israel's defenses at risk. Pollard added, and I quote, "Netanyahu should have stood firm against U.S. President Donald Trump on the matter. Throughout the war, he failed to do what was necessary." Unquote. Pollard has also rejected rumors of improper political dealings surrounding his recent meeting with American politician Mike Huckabee, dismissing the claims as baseless attempts to discredit him. With Israel now gearing up for another round of elections, Pollard said he is seriously considering entering politics himself.